Determining which aircraft carrier, HMS Queen Elizabeth or Charles de Gaulle, is better depends on the criteria you prioritize. Two such carriers, HMS Queen Elizabeth of the United Kingdom and Charles de Gaulle of France, have garnered significant attention for their capabilities and operational deployments. One of the most striking differences between HMS Queen Elizabeth and Charles de Gaulle is their size. HMS Queen Elizabeth boasts a displacement of 65,000 tons, significantly larger than Charles de Gaulle's 42,500 tons. This size difference translates into a greater capacity for aircraft, personnel and supplies, making Charles de Gaulle a more formidable force on the high seas. To be more precise, HMS Queen Elizabeth has a length and flight deck of 280 meters, 918 feet, one of the largest in the world, allowing for a larger air wing. On the other hand, Charles de Gaulle has a length and flight deck flight of 271 meters, 889 feet, slightly smaller than Queen Elizabeth. But this is where a problem arises. With a payload capacity and flight deck greater than the Charles de Gaulle, the UK has received only 32 of the 74 ordered F-35B, which raises concerns about the Royal Navy's ability to fully utilize its carriers, and also criticized for having fewer short-range missiles and guns compared to other similar carriers. This limitation may impact its ability to engage in close-range combat or provide air defense for its fleet. On the other hand, Charles de Gaulle's smaller size and more extensive armament may give it an edge in these areas. To be detailed, the HMS Queen Elizabeth, as mentioned earlier, boasts a planned carrier air wing of up to 24 to 36 F-35B Lightning IIs, plus helicopters. In total, 65 or more aircraft or helicopters may be carried at surge capacity. These include the F-35B Lightning II, Chinook, Apache AH-Mk2, AH-64, E-Apache Guardian, Merlin HM2 and HC4, Wildcat AH-1 and HMA-2, and Merlin Crow's Nest AEW. On the other hand, the French aircraft carrier Charles de Gaulle carries 30 to 40 aircraft. This includes 30 Rafale M as standard, 2 E-2C Hawkeye, 2 NFH Cayman Marine, 1 as 565 Panther ISR, and 2 as 365 F Dauphin Pedro. In terms of armament, the RO-8 was equipped with 3 Phalanx CIWS, 430mm DS30M Mk2 guns, and 6 miniguns. However, in 2023, these were retired and replaced by Browning 50 caliber heavy machine guns. Charles de Gaulle, on the other hand, has a more extensive armament, including 4 8-cell A-43 Sylver launchers, carrying the MBDA Aster 15 surface-to-air missile, 2 6-cell Sadral launchers carrying Mistral short-range missiles, 20mm autocannons, 8 Giat 20F2 20mm cannons, and 3 Nexter Narwhal since 2019. The HMS Queen Elizabeth boasts a crown jewel, its impressive speed. Clocking in at a top speed of 28 knots, around 52 kilometers per hour, it's one of the fastest carriers globally. This translates to rapid response times and tactical maneuvering advantages during operations. The Charles de Gaulle, on the other hand, is slightly slower at 27 knots, around 50 kilometers per hour. While not as fast, it's still a respectable speed for carrier operations. While speed and size are crucial factors, other considerations come into play. The Charles de Gaulle's nuclear reactor grants it unmatched endurance, allowing for extended deployments without the need for frequent refueling stops, a critical advantage for long-range missions, thanks to Arriva K-15 pressurized water reactors. Furthermore, the Charles de Gaulle packs a heavier defensive punch with surface-to-air missile launchers and multiple gun systems, making it better equipped to defend itself against potential threats. Ultimately, the decision between these two carriers comes down to the strategic goals and operational needs of the UK and France, and there's no single better carrier. Instead, the choice depends on the specific mission requirements. For short high-intensity operations requiring overwhelming air power, the HMS Queen Elizabeth shines with its superior speed and larger air wing capacity, particularly with the advanced F-35Bs. For long-range deployments or scenarios requiring robust self-defense and sustained presence, the Charles de Gaulle takes the lead with its nuclear propulsion and heavier armament. Comment on your choices below.